On the story we first brought you last night on CTV News, the public hearing that has found a Victoria police officer did abuse his authority using excessive force in an arrest outside a downtown Victoria nightclub. Video evidence was key to the case, showing Constable Chris Bowser repeatedly kicking a man on the ground. A witness who saw it says she's relieved at the ruling, but as CTV's Stephen Andrew reports, she is also concerned that without the bystander video, the outcome might have been much different.
As a Victoria police officer kicks a man during an arrest, a witness leans on her car horn trying to get him to stop.
I was livid when I saw, and I can still feel the pain from those boots. There was no need for him to force to show his authority the way he did.
Constable Chris Bowser is shown here in the yellow jacket. He testified at a public hearing he felt threatened and alone dealing with the chaotic scene outside the nightclub. The adjudicator rejects that claim.
No one, including Constable Bowser, is rushing around. It is a relatively orderly scene.
CASSON says the 56 seconds of video put him at the scene and helped him to decide that Bowser used excessive force and abused his authority. Grace McCrimmon says CASSON made the right decision, and the video is an accurate account of what she saw.
Just started kicking him. Well, I just flipped. And I told him, how would you like if it was your son? And he goes, good night, go home. I said, I will not go home. And I saw the whole thing. And thank goodness for video.
But Victoria Police believe that when bystanders take video, it affects officers' performance.
It calls into question sometimes whether you act quickly enough to help people, and you wonder if you're doing the right thing. But, you know, these are very good officers.
But Victoria Police are critical of the police complaint process and the fact that it took 3 years to determine exactly what happened on this patch of grass and the fact that it was excessive force.
The only thing that would have sped it up, perhaps, is to get different counsel, and that's their right to have the counsel that they want. So the participants themselves are in control of the timeliness of this, nobody else.
Throughout the process, VicPD has maintained its officers did nothing wrong. Groups who watch over police actions are concerned.
And for the police to say, well, we continue to believe something completely different, just inspires no confidence that we're going to see any systemic changes in training or culture or otherwise that led to this incident in the first place.
Constable Bowser will be back before the public hearing on April 5th, when lawyers will argue what discipline he should face. A second officer was also accused of excessive force and abuse of authority in the case, but the adjudicator ruled the force that the officer used was reasonable. Stephen Andrew, CTV News, Victoria.